I didn't plan to walk into betrayal that morning. I just wanted to surprise her. A box of her favorite macarons. A simple gesture for the woman who once made me believe in forever. The security guard at the entrance smiled politely when I walked up. "Sorry, sir. No entry for unauthorized visitors." I laughed, thinking he was messing with me. "I'm not unauthorized. I'm her husband." He cocked his head, still smiling. "Sir, I see the husband every day." He gestured toward the glass doors. "There he is, coming out right now." And just like that, everything shattered. A man in an expensive suit, confident, familiar in a way that twisted my gut, walked out with her. My wife, her hand on his arm, the hand that used to rest on mine every morning. I didn't react, didn't yell, didn't even flinch. I just stood there and watched them walk past laughing. The kind of laugh people share when they think nobody's watching. I decided to play it smart. We met 7 years ago in a storm, literally. My car had died near the old bridge. Rain pouring down like the end of the world, and she'd stopped to help. A drenched stranger with eyes like the calm after chaos. We built everything from that moment. Her career, my startup, our shared dreams. I funded her ambitions, supported her while she built her empire. When she became CEO, I told her I was proud. She told me I made it all possible. But I started losing her bit by bit. Late meetings, phone calls taken in the other room, the smell of unfamiliar cologne when she hugged me, the silence that hung a little too long after I said, "I love you." I didn't confront her. People who shout show their cards too early. Instead, I started watching. Her passwords were easy to crack. Sentimentality is predictable. Bridge 2016, the night we met. I found the emails within minutes, buried under work folders, coded names, hotel receipts, calendar events disguised as meetings. The man's name was Vikram, her company's chief financial officer. Married, too. I stared at their photos, her in his arms, her lips where mine used to be. I didn't feel anger, just emptiness. A quiet expanding void that demanded one thing, justice. So, I planned. The first step was patience, the second precision. I started with the company's finances. My firm handled part of her investments. I still had silent access to their back-end accounts, a forgotten clause she never noticed when I helped her set things up. Over 3 months, I traced every shady transaction Vikram made. Personal expenses hidden under marketing, company funds funneled into shell accounts. He wasn't just her lover, he was stealing from her blind. Perfect. I compiled everything. Dates, transfers, proof of embezzlement. Then I drafted an anonymous tip and sent it to the board. I timed it with her biggest investor meeting. She walked in expecting applause. She walked out facing accusations. Vikram tried to protect her, but the numbers didn't lie. The evidence pointed to him, and she was implicated by association. They suspended them both pending investigation. The empire I helped her build started collapsing under its own lies. But I wasn't done. A week later, I invited her to dinner, our anniversary. She didn't remember. I still did. She arrived late, nervous, rattled. No makeup, no facade. I'd never seen her look so vulnerable. "Why now?" she asked. I poured her a glass of wine. "Closure," I said. We sat in silence. I watched her hands shake as she tried to keep herself together. Then I slid a folder across the table. Inside, the evidence. Every photo, message, and transaction. Her eyes scanned through the pages, widening with each one. "You did this," she whispered. "I exposed this," I corrected. "You ruined me." "No," I said calmly. "You did that the day you walked out of those glass doors with him." She looked up, desperate. "I loved you." I smiled, a slow, quiet smile. No, you loved what I built and you thought you could take it without consequences. The next morning, the news broke. Vikram was arrested for fraud. Her reputation was destroyed. She resigned before the board could fire her. Her phone went silent. Her friends vanished. The company she ruled turned its back. And me, I didn't gloat, didn't post, didn't speak. I simply vanished from her story. But sometimes late at night, I replay that moment at the gate. The guard's polite confusion, the glass doors, the laughter. The exact second I realized what I was truly married to, not her. Ambition, deception, ego dressed as love. I wanted to surprise my wife that morning. Turns out she was the one who got surprised. Now when I pass by that building, I see the reflection of a man who lost everything and gained himself back. Revenge wasn't the goal. It was the closure she never gave me. And the silence that followed, that was the sweetest part of all.